right, Queen Naija, I want to do a little something with you that we like to play in the neighborhood. And it's called For Real, or For False, for False. I'm going to say something about you, and you just say, oh, that's for real, or that's for false, for false.
Okay.
So first one, Big Boy's Neighborhood, For Real, Queen Naija. You're considering changing your name.
Did I ever say that?
That's what I read online. You tell me, though. Is it for real, or for false, for false?
Oh, changing the way it was spelled?
Okay, so that's what it was.
Oh, for false. That's cap. I'm big cap. Queen Naija is my government name, and I'm just gonna keep what my mom gave me. The only reason why I thought about that is because everyone kept the way my name is spelled. My middle name Naija is spelled as if like Nigerian. That's so people always ask me like, why are you calling yourself the Queen of Nigeria, or like, are you from Nigeria? So I'm like, I need to spell it the way it's like not pronounced or whatever. So you know, but that's cap. That's too much. I'm too deep in now.
All right, so that's for false, for false. All right, for real, for false, for false. You don't like going to the dentist.
I'm gonna say for real. I think I mean my fear of it has went down, but I got my wisdom tooth taken out, and before I went I was crying. I was scared.
Oh, because there was like a big gap, right? That you didn't go to the dentist.
Yes. I mean, I'm talking about like from my childhood. Ever since when my mom seen me the way I was acting, like, I don't know. It's just, I never went back because I was traumatized.
Oh,
I was traumatized. It was like, I feel like I was going to die.
All right, for real, for false, for false. You hate scary movies.
For real.
Why?
I like thriller movies, but I don't like movies because I feel like what you watch and what you listen to, I believe in spirits, and I feel like whatever you put into your home, like that stuff can come out of like, I know it can be fake, but a lot of those spirits and stuff can come out, and what you watch, you can also be traumatized by things. It could be in your head, you can dream about it, and I just don't like to let that energy into my house. I'm not into that demonic, paranormal activity type of stuff, but I will watch a thriller. A thriller where like maybe like, you know, the Call, that movie The Call. Remember when
is that the one with
the girl was kidnapped? Was it Halle Berry?
Oh,
I like those kind of movies.
Okay.
Like where it's like, oh, what's gonna happen
Suspenseful.
next? Yeah, suspenseful. But that scary stuff, no. And
no.
I don't like the killing and the goriness and the that bothers my spirit.
I've never seen one Saw movie because I can't like, or like The Hills Have Eyes.
No, not me. I haven't either.
No, I don't mess with it.
Did you say the
Texas Chainsaw? Yeah.
No.
That was the only movie that like I went with a boyfriend one time, and I was like, no, and I was like covering my eyes, and I turned to him and said, we have to walk out, and he's like, really?
Yeah.
I just can't do it. Too scary. Have you ever been to like a psychic or anything?
No, I don't believe in that.
Louis just went to a psychic.
Oh, yeah.
It's scary.
I don't do that. That's something I don't tap into.
Yeah.
Like I say, whatever happens in my life, I'm gonna just let it I don't want to know anything before I don't want to know when something's gonna happen. I just want to be. I'd rather just let it happen.
Live in the moment for sure. All right. For real, for false. Your biggest pet peeve is when people chew loudly.
That's one of my pet peeves. I don't like it. I don't like it. For real.
What's another pet peeve of yours?
I think this is for everyone. When people speak on situations about me that like they just don't like, when they're loud and wrong. Like it's like part of me be like, should I respond? Nah. Is it worth it? Nah. You know.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve. Like when people just talk and they have all the facts wrong.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about you in the public eye?
The biggest misconception. It's very broad to say, but just the kind of person I am. I think people, like I said from the beginning, they don't know me, so like they paint whatever picture of me that they want based off of what other people say, and like, you know, and they just got me all wrong as a person. A lot of people may think that I'm dumb, or that I'm like I'm goofy, but I'm not. Like, I'm a lot smarter than people think. I show my goofiness a lot, so like a lot of people be like, oh, that's another thing. Like when I show my personality, people who don't really know me feel like I'm trying to be funny, and I'm not. Like, I'm just, this is how I am. You know, like oh, she's trying too hard to make people laugh. Like, what? Like, I'm not, you know, like, that's annoying, but I'm just being myself, you know?
You know, with your last album, with the title Misunderstood, that was very clear of what you, I think at least what you were feeling of, you know, either fans or people not knowing you. What do you have an idea of what you want to name your next album?
Yes, I have an idea.
Do you want to share it?
I can't.
Oh.
I can't because you know, just when it comes out later on, you can be like, oh, okay, yeah.
If I see you say it tomorrow,
yeah, I'm not gonna tell nobody else. I promise. I'm gonna let it be a surprise for everybody.
Do you go back? I know you said that you're indecisive when it comes to that title. Do you think it might change when you get ready to actually name it from what you think you want to name it right now?
Possibly, but I'm pretty sold.
Okay,
now. I'm pretty sold. That's so crazy because like it's a title that no matter what songs I put on my album, it still stands.
I love it. And what do you see for the rest of 2022 coming for you?
What do I see? I see. I'm just say it on my mouth because you got to speak things. I see me having a product out. Besides music. That's going successful. I see my album out. I see a beautiful, amazing rollout. I see me elevating as the star that I am. You know.
Do your sons know like that you are Queen Naija, or they just see mommy?
They see mommy, but it's so weird. They know like CJ. I heard him telling his friend. He said something about my mommy's famous or something like he said something, and then he always just feel like. That's another thing, like, I was raised, you know, in, like, poverty. Like, you know, it wasn't terrible, but in poverty. So it's like, he feels like mommy's rich, you know. So he feels, you know. And I'd be like, look, you about to run my pockets up just because you feel like. Leggy, my baby boy, like, he'd be like, Queen Naija. And, like, so they both know my music.
Yeah.
Like, I was just singing with Legend the other day. He was singing Hate Our Love. Like, I think it's so beautiful when I turn my music on and I listen to them in the back and they just, like, humming it. I'm like, I love this. Like, they know my music. Like, that's, like, it made me feel butterflies.
Do you think either of them would ever one day go into the music industry as singers?
Definitely. So CJ, he's more of like CJ said he want to like dance or like, I could see him like maybe rapping or something because his dad be rapping or whatever sometimes. And so like he be over there like in the studio making little songs. But I don't know with CJ. He's multi-talented. He can probably do a lot. Legend, I know for sure he's going to be into music.
Yeah.
He was in my stomach when I was on tour, my first tour, and I know all he heard was like he sings a lot. He sings at night, he sings in the morning, he sings, and not only that, but he's on key. He can play, like for a baby that just turned 3, he can play the piano like on the right keys. Like he can hear like the key scale. So like it blows my mind. I'm like, yeah, my baby's gonna be a singer.
I got excited when my son was tapping his toe the other day. I was like, oh, look at him tapping his toe.
He be on beat. On beat. Because most of these people.
I can't believe you went on tour pregnant. Because like I was pregnant during the pandemic. I didn't leave the house sometimes. Like I was barefoot all the time, baggy clothes. Being pregnant on tour, girl, go get it.
Yeah, it was tough because like from the moment that I got signed, I found out I was pregnant. Did I find out after I got signed? I don't know. I found out like right around the time I got signed. And you know that like that first trimester when you're just like sick all the time, nauseous, and like so I imagine me doing these early in the morning radio interviews and like feeling like I got throw up or whatever, or like just not like tired and sluggish. And like if you go back and look at a lot of my videos when I first started out, I wasn't keeping myself up. I didn't care because my hair was crazy. Like I ain't had wear no makeup because I was just like,
it's so hard.
I was tired. I wasn't trying to like. It was just that, you know, it was very tired. My body was changing. And then my second trimester was a little bit better, but that third, I was in around my third trimester when I was on tour, and my belly was big, so I was wearing onesies on stage.
Yeah.
And, you know, just thugging it out like that. But my supporters loved it so much. You know, for me just being authentic and a mom and out there still hustling, and like honestly, it was one of the best memories. You know, that tour was like really ain't nothing like that tour. It was like, man, like that tour is legendary.
And I gotta say, I think that's why your fans love you so much, is because you always have been transparent. Anytime that I've seen you, like, in a video or an interview that wasn't here or something, I'm always like, gosh, she's so real. Like, I know that's weird to say this about someone, but, like, I'm just like, she's so honest about it. Like, some people try to really calculate their answers to certain things, and you just keep it, you're like, nah, this is me just keeping it real. And I like that. Hate or Love, out now. Everyone go stream it. I honestly really love the track. I loved it before we knew that you were coming in. So I'm excited for when the album comes out, the name comes out, everything, the tour, the product. But we just want to thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Woo! Big Boys Neighborhood. That's it.